to then be battered by one of the biggest natural disasters of our times is almost beyond belief. The earthquake struck when their needs were highest, when services were scarcest, when the economy was lowest, and where their infrastructure was already heavily damaged. It hit many areas where refugees and IDPs live, and in areas with heavy war damage or where conflict conditions remain acute. President, the earthquakes that recently... In support of the humanitarian imperative, I have urged all to depoliticize the humanitarian response. This means access. This is not the time to play politics with crossings across borders or frontlines. This means resources. This is the time for everybody to give quickly and generously to Syria and remove all hindrances to relief reaching Syrians in all affected areas. And this means calm. This is not the time for military action or violence. The tragic reality is that an effective response was hampered in part by challenges that relate directly to the unresolved issues at the heart of the conflict. I have long said that the situation in Syria is unsustainable, that the status quo is totally unacceptable, and that the Syrian people are acutely vulnerable to issues not solely in their hands. It has taken tragic earthquakes to reveal this clearly, and the Syrian people again are the ones who pay a heavy price.
This statement on behalf of the co-pen holders for the Syria humanitarian fight.
But, Madam President, the earthquakes are revealing another reality too. We are seeing that it is possible to work for the common good. Notwithstanding the challenges and the failures in the early days, the steps taken in response to the earthquakes, all temporarily, all humanitarian, but all important, have sent a clear message. Yes, it is possible to make positive moves, and it is possible to cooperate over Syria. I see several signals in this regard.
Madam President, it's now 3 weeks since those earthquakes struck Turkey and Syria, and the devastating scale of that disaster is coming into sharper relief, but is still not fully clear. At least 50,000 people have been killed, including about 6,000 in Syria, mostly in the northwest. Many more are injured. Tens of thousands of people remain missing still. We don't know alive or dead, and hundreds of thousands are homeless. So this immense and almost unbelievable tragedy comes at an extremely difficult time for the people of Syria, compounding suffering in a country plagued by those 12 years of conflict. Even before this latest tragedy, some 15.3 million people, 70% of the country's population, needed humanitarian assistance. And amid the harsh winter season, the earthquake has destroyed entire neighborhoods, rendering them uninhabitable, as I and many others saw earlier this month. So thank you very much. And Madam President, we know what needs to be done to provide affected people with dignified living conditions, and I hope now that we're doing all we can to help make that happen. Everybody in this room, everybody in this meeting can help to make that a reality. It's a common endeavor to rise to this occasion.
إلى أن جهود التصدي للتداعيات الكارثية للزلزال مستمرة وتتطلب دعما دوليا كبيرا وإمكانيات هائلة لمواجهتها، ولن يكون ذلك ممكنا إلا من خلال إيلاء الاعتبارات الإنسانية أولوية على الاعتبارات السياسية، والدعم الصادق والحقيقي لسوريا وشعبها، ووفاء المانحين بالالتزامات التي تعهدوا بها، وتوفير البنية الآمنة والمستقرة للشعب السوري، والتي تتحقق من خلال